Imagine living in a time where the extraordinary became the main spectacle, where unique individuals with rare conditions became the center of attention. We're diving deep into a chapter of human history that feels almost otherworldly, the era of the circus. These were places where the fascination, intrigue, and sometimes even horror of human deformities were displayed for all to see. With every spotlight on them, these individuals lived lives that were far from ordinary. They were at the center of the world's curiosity, showcased not for their talents or accomplishments, but for their physical attributes that were considered to be out of the norm. Whether fascinating or frightening, these unique figures ruled the circus era and became the unforgettable faces of a bygone time. Now, you may be wondering who these individuals were and what kind of lives they led. Fear not, as we're about to uncover the lives of 7 such people who have forever etched their names in the annals of circus history. So buckle up, because this journey is about to get intriguing. Hi Ed lovers, Jay here, and welcome to EdPOP, your go-to channel for the best science facts and curiosities you can't find anywhere else. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Number 7. Joseph Merrick, the Elephant Man. Let's set the stage with one of the most iconic figures from the circus era, Joseph Merrick, famously known as the Elephant Man. Merrick's life was anything but ordinary, with physical attributes that were dramatically different from the norm. His body was significantly deformed with overgrown skull, bony lumps covering his skin, and a right hand so large it resembled a flipper. Merrick's unique appearance landed him a spot in the circus, where he was advertised as half man, half elephant. His story took an even darker turn when he was exhibited to the public, with audiences gasping at his unusual appearance. Yet, amidst this life, he managed to touch people's hearts with his gentle demeanor and intelligence that was hidden behind his outward form. But imagine being in his shoes, living a life where your physicality overshadows everything else about you, where every reaction you get from the world is based on your appearance. How do you think it feels to live a life like Merrick's? And what do you think we, as a society, can learn from his story? Let's dive deeper into this captivating tale. Number 6. Schlitzie, the Pinhead. Next in our lineup of unforgettable characters from the circus era is Schlitzie, popularly known as the Pinhead. Born with microcephaly, a condition that causes a smaller head and brain size, Schlitzie was an extraordinary individual whose life became intertwined with the circus. Schlitzie's uniqueness was accentuated by his unusual appearance. He had a small, pointed head due to his condition, which made him a standout star in the circus. He was adored for his childlike innocence and endearing personality, traits that endeared him to audiences despite the societal norms of the time. Yet, Schlitzie's life was a testament to the way societies viewed and treated individuals with unique physical conditions. The circus offered him a platform, but it also pigeonholed him into a life defined by his physicality. Now, imagine if Schlitzie was born today. How do you think his life would contrast with the societal norms and standards of our current era? And what does the stark contrast tell us about how our perceptions of normalcy and difference have evolved over time? This is definitely food for thought as we continue to uncover these riveting stories. Number 5. Julie Pastrana, the Bear Woman. Our journey through the captivating history of the circus era takes us next to Julia Pastrana, known as the Bear Woman. Julia's extraordinary appearance was the result of a rare condition known as hypertrichosis, causing excessive hair growth across her body and distinctive facial features. Pastrana's journey in the circus was remarkable, yet tinged with heartbreak. Billed as the ugliest woman in the world, she became a prominent figure in the traveling shows, garnering much curiosity and attention. But behind the scenes, her life was far from glamorous. Tragically, even in death, Pastrana couldn't escape exploitation as her body was preserved and exhibited for decades. This raises profound ethical questions about Pastrana's life and death. Beyond the spectacle and entertainment, what are the boundaries of human dignity and respect? Now, I ask you to ponder this. How would you react if someone like Pastrana was amongst us today? How has our understanding of human dignity evolved? As we explore these histories, it's important to remember the human stories behind these memorable personas, shedding light on a complex, and at times, dark chapter in our shared past. Number 4. Chang and Ang Bunker, the Siamese twins. Let's shift our gaze now to the remarkable lives of Chang and Ang Bunker, famously known as the Siamese twins. These conjoined brothers, born in Siam, modern-day Thailand, became global celebrities in the 19th century circus world. The duo was joined at the sternum by a small piece of cartilage, an unprecedented physical connection that mesmerized medical professionals and the public alike. Their unique anatomy and synchronized movements became a central feature of their performances, igniting fascination and speculation about the nature of their bond. Beyond their physical connection, Chang and Ang led compelling lives, challenging the contemporary understanding of human physiology and conjoined existence. They managed to carve out a measure of normalcy, marrying sisters, fathering children, and even owning a farm. Such an extraordinary life circumstance prompts reflection. What comes to your mind when you consider the lives of conjoined twins like Chang and Ang? How does their story affect your understanding of human nature and resilience? As we delve deeper into these intriguing histories, it's always enlightening to think about the lives behind the spectacle. Hey, wait! Now's the time! Subscribe to the channel to be entertained while learning. It's free! Number 3. Grace McDaniels, the Mule-Faced Woman. Today, let's take a moment to learn about Grace McDaniels, often referred to as the Mule-Faced Woman. Grace was one of the most striking figures in the circus world due to her distinct facial features, primarily resulting from Sturge-Weber syndrome. Her condition led to an enlarged lip and gum growths that greatly affected her appearance. Despite her unconventional looks, Grace found a home in the circus, where her unique visage was a prime attraction, drawing large audiences. Reflecting on Grace's life, one can't help but ponder over societal perceptions of beauty and how they influenced her experiences. Existing in a world that often equated value with physical beauty, Grace lived a life that was anything but conventional. Yet, she defied societal expectations, turning what some might perceive as a disadvantage into a distinctive identity. Imagine how Grace's life might have unfolded in the present day, with our evolving understanding of beauty and acceptance of diversity. How do you think contemporary beauty standards would treat someone like Grace? Would her experiences differ vastly from those in the past? Let's dive into this introspection as we continue our exploration of these fascinating stories. Number 2. Myrtle Corbin, the Four-Legged Woman. Let's delve into the life of Myrtle Corbin, famously known as the Four-Legged Woman. Myrtle was born with a rare condition called dipicus, which resulted in the duplication of her lower body, making it appear as if she had 4 legs. In the circus world, her exceptional anatomy became the center of fascination, drawing countless onlookers. Her unique physical attributes sparked intrigue and drew attention to the broad possibilities within the human form, challenging the normative perception of human anatomy. Corbin's life was marked by public spectacle, yet also private resilience. She navigated through an era when deviation from the norm often meant a life under the constant gaze of curiosity and sometimes mockery. She took this unusual path in stride, turning societal fascination into a platform for her unique existence. Now, let's take a moment to consider how Corbin's life might play out in our contemporary world. Given our increasing acceptance of bodily diversity and progress in disability rights, how do you think her life would differ in the current era? These are thought-provoking questions to ponder as we continue to explore the extraordinary lives of circus stars. Number 1. Isaac W. Sprague, the Living Skeleton. Today, we spotlight Isaac W. Sprague, more popularly recognized as the Living Skeleton. Sprague was diagnosed with a condition akin to extreme muscular atrophy, causing his body to burn calories much faster than average. This led to his alarmingly thin physique, which, ironically, turned him into an acclaimed circus star. His condition proved not only physically, but also emotionally daunting. The act of living itself was a feat, given the constant weakness and fatigue he faced. Yet, Sprague bore these adversities with resilience, turning his unique predicament into a means of livelihood in a time where medical knowledge and societal acceptance of such conditions were minimal. Despite the hardships, Sprague's story is one of persistence and resilience against overwhelming odds. Consider how his life could serve as a beacon of hope for those navigating physical challenges today. Would his narrative not stand testament to human grit and determination? While pondering over these questions, remember that every story we uncover here serves to highlight the strength and diversity of the human spirit. In our journey today, we've ventured into the remarkable lives of individuals whose physical uniqueness placed them in the limelight of circus culture. We met Joseph Merrick, who moved hearts beyond his outward appearance. We journeyed with Schlitzie, Julia Pastrana, Chang and Ang Bunker, Grace McDaniels, Myrtle Corbin, and Isaac Sprague, each sharing their own testament to the human spirit. These narratives tell tales of courage, resilience, and the perpetual human curiosity for the extraordinary. Yet, they also make us reflect on societal norms and how our understanding of what is different has evolved. Contemplate these significant strides we've made in accepting physical differences. Today, the lives of individuals like Merrick or Pastrana are less likely to be exploited for spectacle and more likely to be understood through the lenses of medical science and human empathy. However, this progress does not signal the end of our journey, but the ongoing evolution of societal norms. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our upcoming content. After all, it's through questioning that we continue to learn, grow, and make sense of the world around us.